What's going on, homies? Jeremy at Spud Around Golf here, America's favorite backyard golf hole. The grass is starting to grow a little bit. Not nothing crazy, but it's starting to grow. We'll take the opportunity tonight to get out the Toro 6500D fairway mower, mow the fairway. There's a couple things I gotta do. Last night, when I brought it back from the hack, or not the hack shack, the BS shack, it was sputtering, acting up, so I changed the fuel filter last night, didn't fix the problem. My old bud Mike came over and we found out it was this. On this fuel system, we get fuel up here and then it returns through this. And this had a little spring in it, was causing it kind of to vacuum the fuel system. So luckily we figured that out last night, so it should be good to go. I want to change the oil too, but I want to kind of do something backwards here. I want to clean this off because we did spill a little diesel on that back right reel. I want to clean it off. I want to mow with it, bring it back up, clean it, and then change the oil. After the oil is kind of warmed up, I think we'll get a better cleansing of the system with warm oil, don't you? So, new sweatshirt. I'm going to be Spud Run geared out on every video forever and ever and ever. Here we go. Let's go, baby, let's go! This is not working. I didn't even make one pass. Spud Run Golf, baby! I believe that part I showed you at the beginning is going to need replaced. But I looked, I couldn't find it this morning. I'll have to call the Toro deal, I reckon. It started now, hopefully I can nurse it back to the shop. I'm so close, it keeps dying though. This is gonna be the top here, baby. This is it. So it's about, I don't know, 40 degrees, but the wind is probably 20 to 30 mile an hour wind, so it makes it obviously a lot colder. I did kind of poke around out there and I managed to get 3/4 of it, but I got most of the high stuff. That fairway, the newer part that's only a couple years old, is growing a little bit faster. And I credit that to less compaction. I think the older part that's got another year on it is more compacted. That's where it'd be really handy if I could get some type of a bigger industrial type aerator made to put behind the tractor. I've just never had no luck, but I've always got my eyes open for something like that I can aerate that whole fairway to just give it some relief on compaction. Now, I'm not upset with this mower. I'm really not. I'm gonna have to go on the horn in the morning and figure that out a little bit better, but let's peek out the window. It's looking really good. I'd like to fly the drone. It's too windy to fly the drone. I'll definitely crash that thing. Now, while we're in the shop, there's a couple more things. Let's talk about the irrigation update. So right here's kind of where I sit. And I know I had that drawing, but I'm kind of just getting my bearings squared away where I feel good about it. Here's the flags, man. You guys got me on that last one. We got a boy going to West Point, so we do bleed red, white, and blue. That was my bad on that flag, but we've got about 8 flags on the property. We're gonna get those fixed. I'll pre-cut this in the shop, kind of build in here, then I'll carry it back. Our valves, sprinkler heads. And let me tell you a cool story. Chris came down from Columbus. Chris watches the videos. He reached out to me and says, man, I've got a big irrigation company in Columbus. I'm gonna come help you out. He did. He came down. We spent about an hour and a half together, walking around the site, kind of going over things. It was really, really cool. We've been very busy the last 2 weeks. Very, very busy. We took on a very tight scheduled project at the Airbnb. We added a bedroom. And this bedroom is completely fantastic. But I only gave myself like 12 days to finish it. And I'm telling you, it was about a 5 a.m. to 10 p.m. for about 12 straight days. And that's just, it consumed every spare bit of our time. But the end result is, if you're coming this week, if you're one of the lucky fellas coming this year to play Spud Run Golf and you're staying at the Airbnb, you are going to love that room. I guarantee it. You'll tell me when you see it. You'll tell me you're going to love it. We haven't checked in the number 1 tee for a while. Let's take a peek at it. Nothing fancy on tonight's show, just a kind of a quick little episode to keep me from getting too rusty and let you guys see what's going on here. I mow number 1 tee with that little cheap mower I got from Lowe's. I got on the lowest setting. All in all, I think it does a great job. It would be nice though, now I have that collar mower, that I could get that grass down to the length of the collar grass, which is what, like around a ½ inch. It would need to be rolled and kind of level out a little bit better, but I always get those, man. Always. Hey, it matches my shirt. I'm 250. 250. That's what the yellow means, 250. They actually make these things that you can mow over with the real mower. They got a rubber coupler that just flaps down whichever way you're mowing. I should probably look at getting those because I'm always knocking them down. My skills aren't the greatest, but out here on the fairway, yeah, I mean, it's greening up. It's doing good. It looks pretty thick. Got a lot of chatter. I call this chatter. I don't know what the technical term is, but can you see that? It's where the reel is kind of skipping a little bit, and I won't say it's on any particular reel. It's kind of on all the reels. Maybe I'm going too fast. I mean, this was really hairy. I definitely took off more than 1/3 of the grass up on this portion, but that's okay. I've been fighting that mower for a couple days now, and man, it's good to get things in action. I hope wherever you're at, wherever you're watching from, you're as excited as I am for the 2024 golf season, because it's going to be a good one, especially here at Spud Run Golf, guys. Quick episode. Thanks for watching. Thanks for playing with the Spud Run Golf. Oh, don't forget to check out the merch now. We've done really good on week 1, and I think we can continue to do it. All right, guys. Peace out. All right, the main mechanic came back out. The old Spud you saw was having troubles there today. What we got here? Tell us a little bit more about it.
So what we got going on here, some of these injection pumps, they got a valve right here that kind of creates like a 18 to 25 psi back pressure in there to feed the plungers on the barrels. This one, I don't think this one is quite set up like this. I think this is more like a check valve, like a back flow preventer to keep it from losing prime.
Oh, you can hear that.
Yeah. So when we pulled it off the other day, it was stuck all the way down, seized. Blew it out with air and we got it to move, and then it ran. But now, as we can hear it, that little valve is moving up and down, so I think it's randomly going up and sticking in different places. So I'm gonna take it home, throw it in the old ultrasonic cleaner and see what we can get going here. Maybe we can get that spring to break loose, because that's definitely our problem. That shouldn't bounce around. So this valve is not creating back pressure on the pump. It's just creating enough that it won't back siphon and have to reprime every time. So,
and this part, believe it or not, is obsolete. So I've called around. We can't get the part. So if we can't get this fixed, we'll have to come up with plan B, or maybe try to find an old scrap mower that we can just steal some parts off of.
Do what we can do, man. Hillbilly stuff.
And while we're here in the shop tonight, we're also building our manifold.